good morning. We're having a fun day out today on one of Derbyshire's heritage railways. This is Peak Rail. Runs between, it's about 3.5 miles long, runs between Rowsley, or just short of Rowsley, and Matlock. We've had a round trip, haven't we, today?
Yep.
It's morning. This is John. We've had a round trip, so we got on the train at Rowsley, Matlock, and then back. And now we're just exploring a couple of the old stations. This is the old Midland Railway, or actually, if we go even further back, it's the old, what was the railway company's name? Manchester, Buxton, Matlock, Midland Junction Railway, is it? Have I got that right? And it opened in 1849. I can't remember the date, it closed now. Anyway, it's a disused railway line. You might know it as the Monsal Trail, a bit further up, but this bit has been restored and it runs preserved locomotives, heritage locomotives, most weekends. I think this is the most ironic sign of the year so far, isn't it? That fire assembly point via an old Shell oil tanker. On the train, we're limited to the last 2 carriages. Booked up on an excursion to miss these slam doors.
Why is that getting far away?
I can take cash or card today.
We're going off Matlock and that.
I'll walk round the carriage. Thank you.
Display car park apparently. They've put a ticket in the caravan window. So more recently the Peak Rail has come in to the proper Matlock station. Got its own little platform. I know years ago it used to terminate at the Riverside. They're empty, them carriages,
I know,
aren't
the
they?
posh ones, they're reserved for like tea train.
Yeah. it's not particularly busy, is it, John? But everyone's crammed into them last. Well, it's not even 2 carriages, is it? It's 1.5.
Yeah, and everything else
Yeah.
is like, well, it's reserved for the posh people that are paying extra.
Yeah. So yeah, there's more bums than seats. That's the National Rail Matlock station there. Back on the train. It's a little bit awkward because there's lots of people trying to find somewhere to sit. I'm going to stand by the door. Actually, the steam engine's at the back now. I thought, yeah, we're being pushed back now. Loading gauge. I was looking at those on up at Middleton. It's coming into Darley Dale. You'll be able to see them do the token exchange. You can just see them getting ready, look, hanging out, exchange with the signaller. So Darley Dale is the middle station on the line. It's a lovely little setting here. Again, more childhood memories coming here. This is where we used to come. I remember how we used to get the train to Matlock. We used to walk here from Matlock. We didn't go on the train. I remember coming here. I remember we were like an enthusiast weekend, and Pete Waterman was driving engines. Oh wow! Up and down, yeah. Must have been mid-90s. It's an absolutely beautiful building. Every time I come to Darley Dale, I think it's a bit of a shame that this side, the northbound side, I suppose the Buxton, the Manchester bound side, is in a disused, derelict state. Could do with a clean, and I wonder what's inside there. We were just saying, you know, there's some kind of Airbnb potential or something. You see that so much everywhere now, don't you? Where some of the old station buildings are being let out as holiday accommodation. that's the end of the line. It's coming back into Rowsley South now. Was you trying to figure out where the button was to press to open the doors then, John?
I was being slightly incompetent.
So here's Rowsley. Rowsley. Is it Rowsley?
Rowsley.
Station. This isn't an original station. This station's from 1997. So yeah, this is the northern terminus of Peak Rail. We've got all the. It's built on the old Midland or LMS sidings and goods shed. A lot of sheds over there, a lot of loco. So we're just going to see if we can have a scout about, see what's around the site. Let's go and have a look then, John.
Let's do it.
There's bacon sarnie as well, needing that. Sorry, I am walking around, still eating here. Got a narrow gauge railway there. I think, is that the Ashover Light Railway? Did I read that was based here? I'm really not seeing any signs of life. Turntables, of course. We've been inside the Godley one recently, haven't we, John?
Right in there.
Mm.
So it's nice to see it like it should be.
Yeah. I think it's been there that long. I'm scanning my dad's photographs. I'm sure I came across photographs from when it was opened. Yeah. All right. I didn't realise it was as recent as 2010 actually.
Pete Waterman, OBE, services to railways, but not these.
So we're just in the yard behind Rowsley at the moment. It's 47 over there, and is that an 03? You like your heritage DMUs, don't you,
I love
John?
heritage DMUs.
Memories of going to Cleethorpes for the day out on these, sat at the front.
Not Norwich for me, but the view's awesome.
Yeah.
Bubble cars.
As you said earlier, very, very bouncy trains, but great memories riding on these. I remember getting these from Sheffield out on the Oak Valley as well, years ago. And that was really, you take it for granted at the time, but that was a fantastic experience now. Love things like this, all these boilers and spare parts, wheels, fireboxes, late tyres. Peak there. That's an old footbridge, isn't it?
The biggest railway relic yet found.
Yeah.
In the undergrowth.
And here as well, look.
That's what they need on that little thing.
Yeah, they do. Is that from Darley Dale? I wonder. I really don't know. One of those footbridges. In fact, there's two there, isn't there? There's two footbridges. Look. it's not looking great, is it? It's just decaying sadly. Massive shame. So we're having a good poke round the railway yard. We're not actually sure where you can and can't go, to be honest. There's plenty of people milling about. Plenty of old things around. All the old shunters all lined up. I mean, they've got so many shunters on this line. These, I understand, the heritage shunters, what's the name of the heritage shunter people? Anyway, I do follow them on Facebook actually, I can't remember the name. They, a lot of these shunters used to be at Meadowall, the old South Yorkshire Railway. I think I mentioned that when I did my Blackburn Valley video a couple of years ago, and I didn't realise they'd come here until I did the video, and then people kind of filled me in about what had happened to all the stuff that was at Meadowall. Oh yeah, the Heritage Shunter Trust. Should have known, I've just been reading about it.
Read it literally 2 minutes ago.
Memory like a sieve. It's fairly well recently used, isn't it? Paint job on that. Tank engine. It's like the base of a water tower, is it?
It's my train.
John Boy.
Snowplow has seen use.
Oh, crikey, yeah. It's one of the Scottish ones.
Ravens.
See, these were diesel electric or third rail engines, these.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I wonder.
These, well, in my lifetime, I suppose, when they were the mainstay of kind of South London, where you'd find the third rails.
Is it a hybrid?
I suppose it is, yeah. I can't remember. It's memory failing me. I think they also worked on diesel as well. I remember I used to see them at Southampton and South London, those kind of regions. So you still got assuming this is what these are, they've still got the pickups, look. They're from the third rail.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, you see them around. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think there's still some of these running on, you know, like engineering trains and things like that on Network Rail now. Very rusty. Well, I'll call it a Class 37. It's been renumbered 97 on Network Rail. It's got Rowsley South Junction signal box there. I believe that's the old one that used to be at Bamford on the Oak Valley line, I think. Sure, I read that somewhere. So that's it from Peak Rail. We're not done today, just going to go down another mile up there, have a walk up and just tell the story of the old Rowsley stations, because this is the third generation of Rowsley stations. But more on that on another video later on. So cheers for watching, take care, see you soon.